Okie dokie, so following on again from the last video, we made the little trifold sort of little folder with the little belly bag and the tag, and inside we did the little writing paper. So today we're going to make the two little booklets that go inside, which is like this one here, these two little booklets here, okay, with the little paper in. Alright, so I'm going to just show you quickly how to make those. Pop that to the side, very quick and easy. So I've used two of the journaling cards out of the digital kit, and I've also used, this is a leftover from the last ones I used, it's just the plain piece with the little sort of music lines on it. So I'm going to use that for the inside. So I've cut these off, cut these down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick them to the back of this, so that's going to be the inside of the cover. So pop a little bit of glue on here like so, and we'll just stick them to this here, right up to the edge. And then again with this one, stick that blob of glue. That's messy. Perfect. Get rid of that blob of glue there. And then I'm just going to cut these down. This. Okay, so that's done. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly sew around it, because I like to sew around them first, because sometimes when you bend them it will move the paper on the inside. So I'm going to sew around the outside first along this piece. Okay, so there we go. I've just sewn around the outside of each one of these. So I'll just chop the little endy bits off. And now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to just fold them in half like that to make our little booklets. There we go. And they just look so cute. There we are. Perfect. There we are. So this is the inside of the book. So what I've done, I've made one already, so you don't have to, so I don't have to show you making both. Now I need to cut them down. Okay, so what I've done, I've got two pieces of tea stain paper, okay, and then I've just folded them in half like so. Torn it down the middle, in half again, like that, and then we just fold them in half, and then what we'll do, we'll just sort of cut them down again, just so that they fit in, because if you look, they're just that little bit too big. So we just cut a tiny little bit off here. So I'm going to do that. I'll do that quickly so you don't have to sit and watch. Okay, so I've just made the insides of the little booklet, so they can just slot inside there. So what I'm going to do now is sew them in. So I thought they look really pretty if they're sewn in. So again, I'm going to use, I'm not going to use the wax one, I'm just going to use like a little cotton one, so it's a lot softer. So I'm going to put these on here. So how I measure it, I'm just going to do like 3 lengths of the book. Okay, so we've got 2 of those. That's roughly about as much cotton as you need. Thread 1, sure you all know how to do this, but if you're a beginner I'll show you quickly. So it's just called sort of like a pamphlet stitch. If I can speak properly. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop that in there. So I just pop it in my book, so we've got a nice little V, and then I'm going to make 3 little holes, one in the middle and one either side. Okay, and then you get your needle with your cotton on it. I'm going to pop it through the middle one, up through the bottom one, like that, and then all the way to the top hole, like that, and then we want to come back up through the middle, like that. Okay, and then you want to tie it either side of this, the middle bit. So if you pull it tight, and then just tie a knot in there, and that just holds the pages in lovely. Okay, and this can dingly dangly down. You can hang little things off there if you want to, and then you've got your lovely little booklet. Okay, so I'm going to do the other one quickly. You don't need to see me do this. Okay, so that's the 2 little booklets done. I think they look really pretty. So I'm just going to cut that little end bit off there so it doesn't dingle out too much. Okay, so they look nice, don't they? And what I'm going to do, let me just cut that little bit off there. I'm going to ink the edges, which I forgot to do, and then we can pop a little bit of glitter glue on there, the stickles on there, which just brings out a little bit of shine to the butterflies. Okay, so this is the stickles. This one is Stardust that I'm using now. So then we just add a little bit onto here, just so the wings have a little bit of shine to them. That one, and then we've got a little one on here. Perfect. Okay, so I pop them in gently. Where is it? So this is our little booklet we made, so we don't want to squash them in too much. That one goes in there like that, and then that one just fits in there like that. Okay, the other booklet that the other little trifold that I did, this one was much smaller. Okay, so I did, just to show you, what was this one? This one was 4 I did on that one in the end, and this one was just over 3. So it's a difference, so it depends how big you want to do your pocket, so it's entirely up to you. Okay, so that's those 2 done. I'm going to stick something on the front of this, I think. So let's get this. So this is the piece that we've got here. So what shall we have? Shall we have wish or dream, or should we have flowers? So what I've done, I'm just going to tear this off like that. Pop that up there. Like that. Just tear this down. Or if you prefer, you can just cut it. It's up to you whether you want it all shabby or neat. Add a little bit of ink to the edges. So that's that piece, so we can pop that on there. And then what shall we have? A little bit of cheesecloth on there. This is just a cheesecloth that I've dyed with tea and coffee. So that can go on there as well, can't it? So it's all nice and scruffy. And what was the ribbon that we used? We actually used this ribbon, didn't we? So I can do another little bow on here. Oops, wasn't a very good attempt, was it? It's quite soft ribbon, lace. it's really nice to work with, but it's nice and floppy. So there we go with my scissors. Cut a little bit off. Oops, like that. So then we've got a little bow to stick on there. And then again, I think I'll pop a couple of these little roses so it all matches in. Sticky. I think I need to clean my scissors. It seems to be sticking to them. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, let me just cut that little end bit off. Add a little bit of glue stick just to stick down the cheesecloth. Then I'm going to use the 3-in-1 to stick the rest down. Put a little bit of the glue on there. Like that. A little bit of glue on the back of the lace. Stick that there like that. Hangs down. Hold that for a little while so it sticks properly, and then we can just pop a little bit of this. There we go. Up here, like there. And I'll pop that along there. Perfect. There we go. So that just adds to the finish of it. Like that. So that looks really pretty, doesn't it? So this will take a little minute to dry. On there. I think that looks really pretty. And then we just close it up like that. And then we've got our little belly band. So this would make a lovely little gift for somebody. Wouldn't it? Oops, put that on there properly. So you pop that around. I won't do it up because these bits are wet in here and I'll end up squidging it all about. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed that. I will be back again. I've got lots of other little bits and pieces to make with this kit, so I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Alright guys, take care, bye bye.